Tears or no tears. Dynamite.
So Mother's Day recently passed, and there was a single mother who basically a story came out how she basically was struggling. She went to Royalty Auto Service, and she basically told them straight up, "I've been dealing with a lot of stuff. I don't have much money. I'm fucked up right now. I'm in a bind, Nate, and I don't know what's wrong with this car, but I need it fixed, and I don't have much money to get it fixed." So, and it was a black woman. I want to make this clear because this is just one of those good stories. And it was a black woman who was saying this to a white man. So the white man went to his dad who owned the company and said, "Yo, there gotta be something we can do for the woman." So she came back to pick up her car, which they actually called and said, "Your car is fixed." And she said how much it is, and he said, "Don't worry about that. We'll talk about it when you get to the office." So she came, and she probably was thinking all kind of shit on the way there. These white people trying to fuck me. And then she got there, and the white man said, "Yo, we to fix everything with your car, everything. The stuff that you didn't even tell us that needed to be fixed, we need to fix everything." And she said, "How much? Free of charge." And by the way, we started a GoFundMe, and it raised 160K. And they gave her the money, and they showed a video of her crying and hugging them. Man, I got tears of joy, man. I'm gonna say this right here. I went out my way to add this to the lineup because a lot of times we talk about so much negative stuff that goes on in the community and the world. And sometimes I use stories like this in my final thoughts, like I did last week with the Virginia church. I wanted to make it a point to put this on the lineup because I do want people to know that there are people out there that are moving in people's lives and doing things to help people. Because this was no small deal that these people did. And when we live in a world that's so divided by race, and there is a lot of racist crackers out here. Let me make that clear. But there's a lot of good white folk out here because this is a story where these two white men, elderly white men, he didn't even have to do this, and the fact that he fixed this lady car free of charge, and then helped raise $160,000, which is a lot of fucking money. Like that's a lot of money to me. That money could change my life today. That money would change my life today. And I can only imagine if I was as fucked up as she claimed to be fucked up, how much that money changed her life, man. So and I just got tears of joy, man, and I just love seeing stories like this because unfortunately there's a lot of people doing stuff like this in the world, and we just don't hear about it.
Yeah, I got tears of joy too because I don't follow them on TikTok, but I see I watch a lot of their videos on TikTok, and the dad's always giving pointers to people about cars, what cars. The sons always ask him like, "Dad, what car should you avoid?" Things like this, and they always give him car advice. But when I seen this, and I was like, "Wow, I never seen them do anything like this before." And just seeing that they did that, I was kind of surprised, but also it's like, dog, it made me feel good too because I don't like watching and giving people views that ain't on my same timeline or wave or feel that I feel. And but then watching and then finish watching it and knowing that they did everything they could, and knowing that the shop is in Camden, Georgia, and it's an area where when I used to work, I used to visit that area a lot. You know what I'm saying? Work down in that area, and to know that happened, and it's not in I necessarily CSRA area, but it's in Georgia, and that area is kind of close to me, so it's like close to my heart. You know what I'm saying? So knowing that and like I just thought it's super awesome that they did that for that lady, and I'm just praying that she uses that money in the right way and does the right thing with it.
Yeah, I'm extremely happy for her. Tears of joy. Um, just like Bert said, we talk about topics like this for multiple reasons, and I think another one is when you see blessings happening, just keep your head up. Don't be discouraged. Stuff somebody, everybody got a blessing that opened up on them. You don't know when it's gonna happen. It happens multiple times in people's lifetime. So just be patient. Keep doing what's right. Keep moving in the right direction, and just start paying attention to the little windows that open, the little things that happen, and you be like, you it's that day. It's that day where you got your money, you got all your bills paid, but you like, I got this to do, I got that to do. You got everything moving, you got everything flowing, but there's still something that you're chasing after. Just be patient. Yeah, I think that she was admirable to even be uh going to get her car service to do because y'all know y'all everybody done been in a situation where your money ain't been right and you know you got to get that damn car service. You don't get that car service.
Turn that radio up.
Man,
that shit making a funny noise. Turn that radio up.
Yeah, out here in this heat. No, bless those brothers, our brothers, regardless. I think when we start thinking like that as a nation and not just by race, that's where life changes for everybody. So bless them and those. I mean, it's not like these men did the work themselves. Bless everybody that works at that place, at their service place.
Oh, no, they did the work themselves.
They did the work themselves. They didn't have a team of people.
They do, but they work on cars too.
But bless that whole little organization, everything set up with them. That's what's up.
Hey, so another blessing, man. So there was a man who was at a Wawa gas station and found $30,000. Tried to give it back to the owner, couldn't find the owner. The police eventually contacted him, linked him up with the owner, and he gave it to the owner. And apparently the owner was very happy because apparently they had pawned off a lot of stuff to get the $30,000. That's why they had it in cash because they needed the money to take care of some stuff. Tears again, man. I mean, motherfuckers out here be finding, $20 and not giving it back, man. So for you to find $30K, and I'm gonna say this right here, man. There are times when you hear stuff and hear the humanity in people, and I think to myself, man, I don't know if God has made me strong enough to do that. Because I can make a quick joke and be like, I wouldn't have gave that back. Because I probably wouldn't have. And and that's not a good thing, because I pray God give me the strength to make sure that person get their money back because $30K is a lot of money. And like I said, that person probably needed that money for something really important, man. So
that would have been that's what would have been pressing on my mind. Whoever that lost this money, either a drug dealer and this shit finna get lethal, or this somebody that really need this money and they gonna lose. That would be the first thought. Like when they find out they done lost this money, they gonna hit the floor.
Yeah, they hit the floor crying, and they gonna be fucked up. It ain't
like it's a $500 bill or something like that.
I definitely got tears, man, of joy that the person got their money back.
Yeah, me, I ain't got no tears. I remember I found $200 on the ground in the gas station, and I seen that money there. I seen somebody just walk out the store. When I seen that money right there on the floor, I picked it up, and I was in college back then. I went straight to the weed man, and then went to work, and I was a happy camper. If I would have found $30K. And they want no ID in this bag or nothing like that. Man, you got to be more careful. That's a blessing for me. Me and mine's like, oh yeah, and police calling me. What you calling me for? Finders keepers lose. You know what I'm saying? Finders keepers. You got to be more careful. They want no ID. I ain't take this money. This money was a gift to me by God. You know what I'm saying? That's who blessed me with this money.
Right there at my doorstep. I felt like I just walked outside and saw it right there.
I was blessed. I was in need, and he blessed me.
And speaking of that, like, ain't it 30 days?
30 days of what?
Like when you find something and you give it to the police saying, hey, I found this, ain't it like the person got 30 days or is it 60 days to claim it? And if they don't claim it in that time frame, that it's lawfully yours?
I don't know, but there is something like that. But I don't trust it. I ain't trusting that
until I know what that law is.
I ain't trusting it, and it's possible I would have gave some of it back, but that's what it was when I found it. That's my finder's fee. I got to get mine.
I gave you $20K back, but I needed $10K.
Yeah. It was $30K here. When I found it was only $20.
That's my insurance.
When I found it was only $20. I don't know what to tell you.